And we are back. This is RWBY Volume 7, Chapter 7. I'm a little nervous for this episode because the first half of this volume has been pretty... almost like the calm before the storm, but that started going away after Chapter 6 because Penny has been framed by Tyrion and Watts. Little cinnamon roll. Fuck you, Tyrion. Fuck you, Watts. So yeah, it's like this volume started out so... it's like, it reminds me of Volume 3. It starts out fine, all fun and games, then it gets darker as it goes along, and then by the end of the volume everything goes to shit, and it's sad and morbid. I'm pretty sure this is the same case. But we're only halfway through, which means that's where it starts getting dark. And it's confirmed. Next week's chapter is the last one before the break, which means we're definitely going to get a cliffhanger of some sort. Honestly, I'm just waiting for Cinder and Neo to show up, because I literally have no idea when they're going to fucking show up, if they even show up this volume. If they do, I feel like it'll be like chapter 9 or 10. Unless they show up next week as the cliffhanger, which I could totally see. So until then, let's just focus on this one, no matter how emotional or how scary it may be. Oh, honey, you okay? I want to give her a hug. Penny, it's gonna be okay, sweetie.
Following a most recent group attack, a temporary prohibition of assembly now suspended. There are to be no public gatherings of any kind. Please conduct your business and return to your homes before curfew. This is for your own safety.
Hey! Stop right there! Stop running! Wait!
No military officials have gone on record to say the footage was stopped. Many citizens are still insisting that the Protector of Mantle be deactivated.
No! I will throw hands if they even try to deactivate her. Penny did nothing wrong. She's not ever done anything wrong in her life.
Civilian, you are obstructing an active military operation. Please step aside.
Everything all right over here?
Apparently not. Oh. Well, that's really cool. So she can, like, make them invisible with, like, her own force field. That's really cool. Whoa.
This is the worst case scenario.
Look at some cool-ass
More
semblances.
people are dead. Penny's been framed, and somehow Johnny is sitting on the couch.
The second shipment for Amity that was hit today. It seems election night was the last push Robin needed to go from hometown hero to full-on vigilante.
I'm afraid the problem is more complicated than that.
It seems Robin has emboldened our suppliers in Mantle. They're refusing to sell us provisions until the city is adequately repaired. With Robin redistributing the goods her team has stolen, the Amity project is completely stalled.
But we're so close. There has to be some way we can finish the tower.
There is.
Oh.
Declaring martial law.
Oh.
You're not actually considering that, are you?
What's more important? Establishing communications, unite the world, or appeasing a few city blocks?
Don't make it sound trivial when you know it isn't. You keep talking about how we just need a little more time, but you're not the one having to struggle.
We have all had to make sacrifices for the greater good. Mantle has had to bear a lot of the burden, yes, but
They're bearing all of it. The longer this waiting game goes on, the harder each day gets for people down there.
Go,
And
Nora.
now you want to send in more soldiers? You can't force people to fall in line. If you do that, you'll just be trading all of these problems.
Nora's
for the
going off. Honestly, baby, go off. Keep going off.
Please, General Ironwood. Squeezing Mantle this way, that kind of division plays right into Salem's hands. That's why Tyrion is here framing you.
Right. The reason we called you here in the first place. You're sure this was the man you saw?
Yeah.
Tyrion Callows was accused of murders all across Anima. a homicidal maniac who escaped justice when his prison transport was attacked by Grimm. After that, he was never seen again.
Well, he works for Salem, and he's here.
If we ever had any doubts Atlas
And
was
he's not
Salem's
alone
next
either.
target, I think those are officially out the window.
But now we have a suspect. We can tell the people.
That a long-lost serial killer is loose in
Will they
Mantle,
believe
the
it?
military has no idea where he is. Might make things worse before they get better.
I am so sick of secrets. If we just told everyone about Amity, about Salem.
We can't! If we talk about Amity now, we risk Salem's forces, who we know are here, working to sabotage it. If we tell them about Salem now, we risk falling to the Grimm before we can reunite Remnant. We have to finish the tower.
I think we should all just calm down and take a breath.
She gets Mantle to cooperate.
We'll figure it out.
Anyone who's assisting with Robin needs to focus on Tyrion. I want to know who he's working with, where he's hiding, what he's planning.
Why don't you
and how
ask
exactly
Jacques?
that video of Penny got all over my kingdom. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir.
Well,
Yes, sir.
oh shit.
Looks like we're approaching 51st.
Thanks again for the assist on this, you two. Now, we may all be split between different trucks, but we need to be ready to act as one in case Robin's team takes the bait. If your truck is hit, pursue immediately. Everyone else will move in as fast as possible. Going radio silent. Over.
Do you think we should have told Ironwood about Salem before he put so much on the line for Amity? Sounds like you do. I trust RWBY, but I think he deserves to know what he's stepping into.
I mean, I
We all
agree. I don't know.
You don't agree.
Look around. The embargo, the military presence, the restrictions on assembly. He's a bit prone to overreacting.
Yeah, hard to argue with that.
True.
Still, he didn't have a lot of good options. I'm not sure there are many good options left for any of us anymore. Keeping secrets, taking lives, it makes you wonder how far we're going to have to go to keep doing the right thing. Like, we did what we had to do. I know.
We're talking about Adam.
Next time, I want to make sure we don't have to. And I can tell you, ambushing a huntress who's just trying to help isn't an option I'm thrilled about choosing.
At least I think they were talking about
And maybe
Adam.
we shouldn't.
How is she doing?
She's confused, scared. We'll have her recorded visual data shortly. That should prove her innocence, but the damage has already been done.
Oh, I want to give her a hug.
Things people are saying about her. If Penny hadn't been there, Robin would be...
I don't think Robin was their target. Salem's goal has always been to divide us. I think Penny was exactly where they wanted her. Just like at the Vital Festival.
This is speaking all over
Just
again.
like back then, someone is using our own technology against us. This doctored footage of Penny came from her work all around Mantle. Stolen straight from the surveillance network.
Hacking. Technology. Well, why can't people just do what they used to and fight to the death? A lot simpler if you ask me.
Well, if we're dealing with the same enemy for Beacon, hacking into Mantle's system would be simple. Fortunately, the rest of Atlas is running on an upgraded network.
And how would someone get access to that network?
Well, only a few people have clearance. Ironwood, Council, our cybersecurity and surveillance leads, and maybe a select few who oversee critical systems like sewage or the heating grid.
The heating grid run in partnership with the Schneedas company. What are you thinking?
Jacques.
I don't know yet, but something isn't right. Understatement of the century. And how are you doing?
If Maria hadn't offered to help me these past weeks, I'd have likely collapsed by now. Getting a communications tower into the sky seems impossible on its own, but now, to think of what people want to do to my girl.
People suck. Buddy,
Even
you
if the
okay?
worst does happen, you can always reactivate her again. So maybe try not to worry so much.
There's a reason why Penny is the only one of her kind.
When the general first challenged us to find the next breakthrough in defense technology, most of my colleagues pursued more obvious choices. I was one of the few who believed in looking inward for inspiration.
You wanted a protector with a soul.
I did. And when General Ironwood saw her, he did too. Much to my surprise, the Penny Project was chosen over all the other proposals.
Why would you be surprised? You created an artificial aura.
Not quite.
Oh.
You gave her part of yours?
Oh.
And each time I rebuild Penny, it takes a little more. If the people get their wish and she's destroyed, I won't be able to.
He can't make her again. Oh, buddy. He needs a hug too.
We'll find whoever's responsible. I promise.
Damn, everything's... Yo, was that Watts? At the right, was that Watts? At the very right of the picture? Or am I reaching?
Robin.
Scramble! No, wait!
Oh.
Split up and regroup at the hideout.
Get her, get her, get her, get her. Kick her ass, Blake. Oh, this bitch is fast.
Please stop. We just want to...
She doesn't want to talk. Oh, that was cool. Bitch, we just want to talk. We're not your fucking enemy here. Yes! Go bees. Are we done
If
now?
Ironwood wants me, he'll have to send more than a couple of kids.
He is. Stopping the trucks
You come on,
alerted
a
the
couple
ASOS.
kids.
We don't have long before they arrive, so please listen to us. You need to know the truth.
You're stalling.
Amity
Oh,
Coliseum,
shut
all
up.
these supplies, they're for a new communications tower.
That doesn't make any sense.
A new tower means the kingdoms
I
can
know
finally...
what the tower means, fisticuffs.
Excuse me?
One of you take my hand.
What?
You said time is short. Either take it
Don't,
or
it's a
I'm
trap.
gone.
It's a trap. Blake, sweetie, don't do it. It's a trap! Huh?
Tell me again. What is Ironwood building out in the tundra?
A new communications tower. He's trying to help everyone.
You're telling the truth.
Oh,
Maybe
now I
semblance.
get it. Her
Why
semblance
keep
is
that
like...
a secret?
Because he doesn't know
She
who
can
he
seek out the
trust.
truth. That's really cool.
Atlas isn't out to get anybody. The people murdering civilians in Mantle are just trying to make it look that way. And if those same people learned about Amity, they'd do everything in their power to destroy it.
So who
Yeah.
are they? Who's actually behind this?
Yang, Blake, where are you?
Long
Can't tell you that
story.
right now.
Bullshit.
Look, we are trusting you, so trust us when we say that Amity Tower needs to stay a secret until it's done. We just need
Please.
a little more time. Run! We'll throw them off!
I won't stop until I know the whole truth.
Okay. She's a cool semblance, though. Not gonna lie.
It's right behind that door.
What?
The staff of creation.
Oh,
I hoped to bring you down here and might jog some memories.
so this is the vault
After all, it
of
was
the Winter
your
Maiden.
idea to use the staff to lift Atlas off the ground.
Gravity does
$5
have
says we
that
have a huge
That's the public
climactic
story.
fight here till the end of the volume.
But with the staff, we
Between
have a
who? I don't
constant,
know.
seemingly limitless energy source. Oswald speculated it could take us as high as we wanted. To tell you the truth, that served as the inspiration for the Amity Project. Get a communication tower up in the sky, higher than the Grim can survive. So we never lose contact with each other again.
But you're not using the staff to raise Amity.
The staff can only be used for one purpose at a time. We're going to have to do Amity the old-fashioned way, dust and all.
It feels strange. Knowing a part of me helps come up with all this.
You'll get used to it, I'm sure. Eventually, you don't even know who's who anymore.
Right.
We did know we see eye to eye, but I wish I could ask Osmond what he thought of all this.
Well, I can tell you what I think.
I'm
Path you're
curious.
heading
I'm
down,
curious as to when Osmond's gonna
you're
come
the only
back,
one with
because
the
we all know he
answers.
will.
Where you do the thing you think is right, no matter the cost. It's not going to take you anywhere good.
We have to stop Salem. Nothing matters more.
Some things matter more, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping our humanity. It's what makes us different from her.
Sometimes I worry that's her greatest advantage. Without humanity, does she still feel fear? Does she ever hesitate? When Salem hit Beacon, even with all my ships, all of my soldiers, I was no match for her. I've never felt so helpless.
No one was.
The way she told me she was
No, don't take me back to Beacon. I don't want to see it. Great, now I have war flashbacks.
It's okay to be afraid. You just can't let that fear control you.
I am not going to end up like Lionheart. Do you believe in me?
Yes. You're not
I
Lionheart.
do believe in you. But not only you. I think the best thing you could do is sit down and talk with the people you're most afraid to.
Now you are starting to sound like him.
Sweetie, you okay? Oh god, what now?
Winter.
Oh.
What is it?
What's that? Please be good news. Oh god, what?
What's going on?
It looks like you're getting your wish.
Huh?
My father's first act. We've all been invited to dinner, where the general will be defending his seat on the council.
Pass. It's a trap. No, don't end it right there. Welp. Now we have a dinner to look forward to with Jacques Schnee next week. Great. It's a trap, obviously. A dinner party hosted by Jacques? Nope. Pass. Honestly, I'll only accept if RWBY goes and burns down Schnee Manor with Jacques in it. Okay, fine. Save Whitley. Save Weiss's mother. And Klein. Don't forget Klein. It's very important not to forget Klein. Okay. It might just be me, but when Pietro showed the pic of him and all the other doctors and scientists when they were before Penny was created, was that Watts on the picture at the very right? It can't just be me, because that was Watts, right? The mustache gave it away. It could have been someone else, but no, I'm pretty sure it was Watts, like younger Watts. I think, I don't know. So we officially saw the Winter Vault. The Vault of the Winter Maiden, I should say. I don't know what the first thing I thought of was that we're gonna have some huge climactic battle till the end of the volume that's in the vault. Because like we had one with the Spring Maiden Vault between Raven and Cinder, so I know we kind of already met the Winter Maiden, but I feel like she won't be the Maiden forever. Because like I think she is dying and everything, so someone else definitely is gonna become the Maiden. Like right now, they're setting it up to be Winter. It's a possibility, but I do think there's a good chance it'll be someone else. I've been hearing theories that it might be one of Team RWBY. I don't think so. I think there's a possibility that if Cinder and Neo do show up before the end of the volume, that maybe Neo becomes the Winter Maiden, because I've had the speculation that she might become a maiden, specifically the Winter Maiden, since last volume, so I could see that happening. But either way, I don't think it'll be Winter. Yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh god, we have 6 chapters left. Fuck, it really feels like this volume just started yesterday. And next week is the last episode before the 2-week break, which means next week we're definitely going to end on some sort of cliffhanger. I'm scared, honestly, because it's like I said, I keep waiting for Cinder and Neo to show up, because, like, we all know they're going to, but I feel like a lot of people think it might not be this volume, because the Atlas arc is for volume 7, 8, and 9, so technically they could show up in, like, the middle of volume 8. But I do think they might show up maybe toward the end of this volume, maybe like chapter 9 or 10. Because they didn't do much last volume. Like, all we got with Cinder was, we found out she was alive, she met Neo, they formed an alliance, they got new outfits, and they're headed to Atlas. But the current timeline, I'm pretty sure they're caught up now, right? So, even if they're not in Atlas, they should be, like, almost there. So either way, they're coming. So yeah, I'm just curious as to when the hell they're gonna reveal themselves, when the hell they're gonna show up, because once they show up, we all know things are gonna go to hell. Or more than they already have. I feel like someone's gonna die this volume. Like someone on our team. Team RWBY is fine, obviously, but I feel like either Ren or Nora might go. If I had to pick one that I think might die, it might be Ren. Because I don't see them killing Nora, so Ren's a possibility. Jean, no. Not Oscar, obviously. Oh god. Honestly, I don't think Penny's gonna die. I think, and this is a popular theory that a lot of people have had this volume, that Watts is gonna hack Penny and make her go. Because I saw a theory that Watts hacks Penny and turns her against Team RWBY, and the hacking is permanent, meaning they can't fix it. So RWBY, or no, not specifically RWBY, but someone has to destroy her power core in order to shut her down permanently, and RWBY volunteers to do that. I swear to God, if that happens, it's gonna break me, because then we'll never be able to get her back, and RWBY will be the one to do it. But it's okay. It hasn't happened yet, so it's just speculation at this point, so for all we know, it might not happen. And even if Watts does hack Penny, it might not be permanent. So, we're good. For now, at least. Well, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. That was RWBY, Volume 7, Chapter 7. Overall, really good chapter. Really loving this volume so far. Oh, God. I'm really nervous for next week's episode because it's the last one before the 2-week break. And then things in RWBY always tend to have shit hit the fan, like, toward, like, the end of the volume. We're not at the end yet, but, like, we're nearing, like, we're in the second half of the volume, so things are definitely gonna start going to shit even more. God, I'm so scared. Imagine if Volume 7 just ends with Cinder and Neo showing up and we have to wait another whole last year. Fuck that. I mean, I know I finally got through my first RWBY hiatus, but damn, it sucks. At least we have the songs to look forward to, because the soundtrack always comes out around, like, June, so... And besides, we still have 6 chapters left, so there could be more songs. Well, there will be more songs. So there's that to look forward to, but anyway, be sure to let me know what you thought of this chapter and what your theories are on for what the cliffhanger next week might be. And I will see you guys next time.